Hey everybody, it is Kendra here with Soulful Success by Design, and I wanted to talk to you today about being your best self with human design. So yesterday, I was in my stories late yesterday afternoon, and I was talking about how I am challenging myself this month to just show up and to just simply share whatever message wants to come through, right? To not try to critique it or edit it or to try to make sure it looks perfect, but to share it when it comes through. And so that may mean that I'm sharing messages with you when I've just finished a workout, right? Like yesterday I had just finished a workout and I was a little sweaty, and a part of me was like, oh no, I shouldn't go live right now. I shouldn't do a video right now. I'm all sweaty. It's not perfect. And so I would edit myself. I would hold myself back from actually sharing that message, right? Hey, Tom. And so today, I had someone message me actually, and they are a projector, and we've been talking back and forth in messages. And this person said to me, I have gate 11, I've got this gate, I've got that gate. And I recognize that, the energies from these gates will sometimes want to hold me back from actually being fully expressed or fully articulating myself. And I thought to myself, wow, this is the power of really being able to understand your unique human design. This is the power of being able to understand how your energy works and how to work with your energy. So being your best self means understanding how to align with your best self, right? So for example, I know that in my own unique energetics, I have certain gates active within my energy that on the low expression can keep me kind of stuck in this perpetual loop of inadequacy, can keep me stuck in this loop of really being overcritical and over-judgmental of myself and maybe even sometimes other people, right? I know that I also have this energy of within my human design that has a lot to do with ideas, right? I have amazing ideas, but not all of them are meant for me to follow. But because I understand these energies and because I'm able to recognize them when they come up, that means that I am then more equipped to be able to then work through that energy and actually come from a higher frequency of that energy, which then means that I am aligning with my highest potential, which then means I'm creating the results that my higher self desires to create, right? So this is the power that I believe that human design can have when you are an entrepreneur or just anybody who wants to be a better individual, right? You have this drive of wanting to be the best that you can be. This is how human design can help you do that. Because when we're walking around and we don't really understand all the energetics that we're feeling, or we don't understand the energetic patterns that we have, we're not fully consciously aware of them. What happens is that we then begin to kind of get into these loops and get into these patterns of doing things that aren't serving us. And we wonder why certain things aren't working. We wonder why we're not calling in the clients we want to call in. We wonder why we're not making the money we want to make. We wonder why we keep getting stuck in this loop of feeling like we don't know, that we're inadequate, or we wonder why we can't move forward on all these ideas that we have. It's because there's a lack of understanding around your own energetics, right? So for example, in my energetics, in my unique blueprint, I have gate 18, which is in quantum human design, it's the gate of realignment. In traditional human design, it is the gate of correction, right? And so this gate is all about, on the low expression, the unbalanced expression, is a very critical type of energy, right? And that criticism can be outwardly focused, and it can also be inwardly focused, which then doesn't allow you to really tap into the right timing of when to, share the critiques that you're here to share. But on the high expression, this energy is really about being able to share unique critiques and criticisms with yourself and with others when the timing is right, as a means to bring more joy into the process, as a means to bring light and enlightenment to the process, right? And so this is why this is so important, because if we don't know this, then what can happen is we can stay stuck in that lower frequency energy and just keep perpetuating that on, and we think something's wrong with us, right? And the thing is, nothing is wrong with you. It's just a matter of you understanding you and you understanding how to best work with your unique energetics so that you can then move yourself out of that low expression energy and into the higher expression energy that will support you. And this is why things like, trying to follow a specific system or trying to follow specific steps of the way someone else does something doesn't always work for individuals, because that person has a different energetic. They have a different blueprint of how they think, of how they show up, of how they speak and communicate, of how they express. And so when you take that and you then try to put that over top of your own unique energy, what typically happens is we find ourselves feeling like this resistance, right? Or we find that some things work and other things don't work. And then we fall into that pattern of, oh, something must be wrong with me because they were able to do it and I'm not able to do it. Then something must be wrong. Nothing's wrong with you, right? All that is missing is just a lack of understanding of self. And so when you begin to really understand yourself on an energetic level, when you begin to understand your unique blueprint, then you can align with your highest self, with your highest potential, and begin to create the results that you desire. So it's about being able to really come home to you and find what works best for you. And again, this is why I love human design so much, because it allows you to really kind of put yourself in the driver's seat of your business, of your life, and what's going to work for you, and help you find strategies that are going to work for you, help you find ways of showing up in your business and life that work for you. So you really tap into your most authentic and highest self when you begin to understand more of your own unique human design, right? So I'm going to leave you with that. If you have questions about your human design, don't be afraid to pop into my DMs and ask me questions. If you've never had a human design reading before, I definitely encourage you to book a human design reading. You can find my links in my bio. And I look forward to just sharing more insight and inspiration and education around human design with you. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.